Talking with your children about race and the current protests might be a new topic of conversation. ABC7's Morgan Durden talked with a local psychology professor who explains that answering these questions now can make your child more comfortable asking other tough questions in the future.
Even if your child hasn't brought up a conversation about protests and race relations, chances are they have already noticed it, heard it, or talked about it.
Children tend to have a lot more awareness of what's going on than we sometimes give them credit for.
Ashley Pinkham, an associate professor of psychology at West Texas A&M, says children notice differences in age at 6 months old.
The fact that racial bias has its origins so early means that we need to start having these conversations from a very early age and to continue to have these conversations throughout childhood.
Children should lead the conversation.
And that's your opportunity to have a teachable moment where you can ask your child, well, where did you hear about that? How do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
Pinkham said parents should be aware of how much violence young children are being exposed to.
Instead, children should be given opportunities to build self-awareness about the role of protests, but I would probably err on the side of showing them more positive images.
Teenagers have a harder time talking to their parents about current events.
So with teenagers, it may be more advantageous to have those group interactions, for the family to sit down and watch a video or a documentary about race or about protests and to have a naturally occurring conversation.
Reporting in Amarillo, Morgan Durden, ABC7 News.
And experts say the dynamic of these conversations vary with age and maturity level.